Hey, hey. Now that there's been quite a few jobs added to the platform, I'm going to show you how to get in and check to see if you're qualified, overqualified, or underqualified for a role. So this is our demo account. But as you can see, we've gone into our profile, and this is Jane Doe, our demo account. And we're going to go ahead and go to job board. In the job board, you can see quite a few positions that are listed here. So oops, I am loading. Come on back, girl. Okay, let's go to this position. So it is, actually, let's try. That one I've tested already. You could see I'm overqualified. Jane Doe is overqualified. Let's try this one. It is for a senior business development manager in automotive for Mapbox. It's a first line manager role. It's on site. All right. So as you can see all of the details about the job if you'd like, but you could also ask Gigi about the job, or you can have her match you. So what this does it first checks to see, it does almost like a test match to see if you're qualified, overqualified, or underqualified. So let's go ahead and hit that button. Gigi's thinking. Okay, so let's see what she says. It looks like Jane Doe is overqualified for this position. So basically, Jane Doe can go for this if she wants, but she's overqualified. And here's the reasons why. The candidate possesses 20 years of sales experience, which exceeds the 10 years required for the role, bringing a profound depth of expertise in business development and with technical products. This includes high-level strategic and consultative sales experience, aligning well with the job's expectation to develop opportunities and build senior relationships. Their previous roles at Cisco, this is Jane's, have demonstrated successful outcomes such as significant revenue growth and market expansion, indicating strong alignment with the job's strategic and results-driven focus. So the justification says, you know what, I could do it, but Gigi's like, hold on, you're overqualified. So let's go ahead and ask Gigi about the job. So there's a couple things you can ask her. You can ask her about career advice. You can help search other jobs, or you can discuss the match. We're going to discuss this specific job and ask Gigi, why am I overqualified for this position? Okay, this is the part that I absolutely love because now she can give me feedback as to why I'm overqualified as opposed to getting in the process, wasting time, and figuring that it's not the right fit. All right, so she shares a couple of things about the job responsibilities, the required traits, and then the location. So as for why you're considered overqualified, here are some potential reasons based on the job description. Experience requirements. She talks about how this requires 10 years of experience and you significantly exceed the experience required. Managerial level. This position is a first line manager role and you have much higher managerial levels like second line and executive, which would make you overqualified for the position. Technical sales aptitude. If you have extensive experience and expertise in technical sales beyond the requirements of the job, it could contribute to being considered overqualified. And then lastly, the location and work style preferences. This position is on site in Germany, which might not align with your preferences or current situation if you have more experience with remote or hybrid roles. So, digging into this, she's kind of given four reasons. Number one, I have way too much years of experience. Number two, My managerial level means I'm going to take several steps back, according to Gigi. Third, look, you have the technical aptitude. You could do the job. Um, and based on a lot of your experience, you probably have a lot more technical expertise you'd bring to the job. And then the fourth, not necessarily why you're overqualified, but why it's not a right fit, is that the job is based in Germany, which she knows my preferences are not to live in Germany, so it wouldn't align with my preferences. So, why am I sharing all of this with you? Well, as new positions get added to the profile, the platform, the requirements for some of these jobs are going to change. And so I encourage you to go into the job board and chat with Gigi a bit about the roles and whether you are overqualified or underqualified. And from there, she can even help you update your profile to make sure you're highlighting the right pieces in your experience that showcase the right role for you. Now, one thing I will mention is that um, you may notice the inactive button here. So once you've gone ahead and hit the match me button, it triggers an inactive match, meaning only you see that you are underqualified or overqualified for this position. Nobody else sees it but you. Now, if you still choose, you know what, I'm overqualified for this position, but I've always wanted to be an enterprise account executive at ServiceNow. I'm at a place in my life where I actually don't care if I'm going to take a couple levels back, um, but I really want to do this. That is where you can be empowered to activate a match. Now, activating a match costs $119. Immediately in your account, there are a few credits that people get to activate their first matches. But you do have the ability to go ahead and activate a match. Once you activate a match, you now show up and your matching justification shows up to the employer. They see that you're eager to apply the role, even though you're overqualified, and they actually don't need to activate a match on their end. So you go to the front of line for them, you save them money, and you're communicating to them, hey, look, even though I'm overqualified, I really want to do this role. So puts the power back in your hand to allow the employer to then apply to you. So I wanted to go ahead and show you this so you are empowered to do three things. Number one, find out if you're qualified, overqualified, or underqualified for a role. Number two, be able to ask Gigi certain questions about how you're looking to employers based on how your profile is set up and give you an opportunity to update your profile accordingly. And then number three, put the power back in your hands to be able to update or to be able to activate a match, and show up in the front of the line to an employer, whether you're overqualified, underqualified, or not, but showing ambition to that employer that, hey, look, I'm interested, feel free to apply to me. If that employer then goes ahead and accepts that match, Gigi will then introduce you, sharing why you're ambitious for the role, and you get a direct link to the hiring manager or recruiter, skipping the whole need to go through the black hole of who knows what happens to my application, and they have no idea that even though I'm overqualified, I'm actually interested. All right, I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm at Esther at GrowthQ.co. That's Esther at GrowthQ.co. All right, chat soon.